4 ways to increase revenue in non-profit organizations. Folks, it is very important that you ensure to know these avenues, these ways to help your non-profit continue in the fulfillment of its objectives. And no non-profit can successfully grow, successfully make a huge difference in communities without these ways. I understand you might be facing a lot of challenges in your non-profit, but I'm here to encourage you to say, tomorrow is not yesterday. I'm here also to ensure that you understand this precisely, that today is hard, tomorrow is more harder, but the day after tomorrow, it is sunshine. But many people die tomorrow evening. This statement was said by Jack Ma back in the days, a brother from China. He made this statement into understanding that surely, along with the go of times, there are challenges that at times we may feel like giving up. At times you may feel like tomorrow is just something else. But if we are optimistic, if we understand ourselves, if we know where we are going, if we ensure to say, come what may, tomorrow is better than yesterday. Having this conviction will help you make it in some day. Understanding that challenges are there, and also you need challenges in order to make a difference in your whatever entity. So without wasting much, let me dive into my 4 ways to actually help you increase revenue in non-profit organizations. All right, what is revenue? Let me just define this a word before I jump into my communication. A revenue, it is believed to be something that sustains a particular entity. In this communication, revenue is actually a financial balance into helping a particular non-profit, a particular movement to further its objectives. All right, with these 4, I will commence with number 1, grants. A non-profit organization needs a grant. Non-profit organizations will be so excited when they attend grants, because grants come to help support any non-profit organization to further its objectives going further. Without grants, at times things may be so hard. Why? Because the financial support that came through a grant, it is hereby to support fully a particular program to help you make a difference in your community. If you are so privileged enough and you have countless grants, you see the impact that you make in your community will be something beyond human imagination. Receiving grant after the other, grant after the other, grant after the other, to the extent that your team will complain of being tired of receiving and applying for grants, reporting for grants. That pressure shows that you are working, you are making it, you are nailing it. Don't worry of challenges, don't worry of a workload. But if that workload is bringing a difference in your community, then why they cry? Just work hard in pressing on towards the mark. Tomorrow it is absolutely sunshine. And many times when you receive grants, it's not that every other time you win. At times you lose. That's part of the journey of understanding the grants going further. But always have in mind that a win is possible. When you fail, when you lose a grant, don't lose hope, don't give up. Continue pressing on towards the mark. In some day, you will win. There are some non-profit already that till to date, they've been 5 years in service, some 10 years, some 20 years, some 30 years, and they've never won one grant. But they are still struggling and rising their non-profit. So really in this industry, you need to understand a lot about grants, the secret, how to attain more grants, the secret of treasuring a resource, which I now call a renewable resource called human being. If you know people very well, and if we know the keys to apply for grants, the keys and the pool of grant makers, then your nonprofit will go far in a bit. Number two that can help increase revenue in a nonprofit organization is subscriptions. When we talk about subscriptions, we are saying, do you have people that believe in your vision around you? Do you have people that are willing to say, brother, sister, monthly I'm donating something, I'm submitting a sum of amount monthly, or after 2 months, or quarterly, or a yearly? It's just but a lot of ways to gazette subscriptions towards your nonprofit. Here is the thing. When people reach out with their subscriptions, ensure to appreciate them, thank them. When they stop, contact them to hear why did they consider to stop supporting your nonprofit. So that if they say whatever reason that they have stopped them, please, if you're able, write them a letter to congratulate them, to appreciate them through a letter of the impact that they've made into your nonprofit, and make them feel they made a difference. And the people that support your nonprofit, whether in these subscriptions, ensure to update them. Where are you now as a nonprofit? What have you achieved? What have you faced along with the goal? Just keep them updated. It will make them continue supporting you, because many according to my study, I've understood that many subscriptions stop coming in many nonprofit organizations because of lack of communication. The people that support your nonprofit through subscriptions, they feel like he doesn't honor us, but he only needs our money. She doesn't honor us, but she only needs our money. Why does he not even update us? It's just but a lot of things. But so you need to understand those things going further, because really for your nonprofit to go and to make a huge difference, you need those subscriptions going further. Number three, random donations. There are donations that people can just say, I thought of donating this to a nonprofit. And if they do so, immediately appreciate them. Say thank you. There are donations that will come maybe after you have done a donation drive, or week donation drive, or Tuesday donation drive, or whatever initiative that you'll be carrying often in your nonprofit in order to raise revenue for your nonprofit. So these are random donations that anyone can just bring something, not constantly, but any other time they thought of you, they just give something. So this can also attract social media. You can use social media to actually increase random donations, because they are very important, because one can just give $10, one can give $500, one can give $2,000, one can give $1 million to your nonprofit. So it depends how you advertise your nonprofit in these spaces. It depends on how serious is your nonprofit, because the people especially these random donation people, folks, they want to give out to something already moving. They want to give something that will be clear of its impact in communities. So ensure that you are clear with objectives, be clear with your vision, be clear with how you work, how you do things in the community. So, and if you get an opportunity to be on newspaper in good terms, please let it be, so that the world may know about you and you increase random donations are going further. Number four, real estate. God willing, and you happen to get a particular building or houses, halls, offices, you just name it. Make sure that you rent out those spaces specifically to sustain your nonprofit going further. The advantage about real estate, it is that, more especially in nonprofit organizations, it is that with real estate, the rentals that will be receiving from the tenants can help pay salaries for your nonprofit folks, workers, can support for your volunteers, can support any other rising that may appear in the growth of your nonprofit going further, anything that can actually come up, that support can actually assist solve it right away. Why? Because when you talk about grants, talk about random donations, talk about more especially grants. So when we talk about grants are rare to support salaries. Grants are rare to support your staff and whatever needs that can be happening in the office every other time. But they come to address a need through a particular program. So as a non-profit leader, make sure that the work that you are taking, you respect other people's funding. If someone funds a particular project, make sure you use those funds for that project. You better spend it like something else in that project and ensure you report them back accordingly. Let every detail be clear even as you make a reporting back to the funder, back to the grant maker. This will help them like you, like your work, and be inspired to work with you on the next one. So in this industry, don't play to be clever. Be innocent, be faithful if you want this vision to continue. Remember, we are excited to sensitize and encourage people that don't only think of themselves, this is my vision, I just want to do my thing. This is my vision, if I die, it's fine, it dies also. No. We are praying harder that we equip great leaders that don't only think of themselves, but think of the future. Those that think of the sustainability of their nonprofit and also have a vision of their nonprofit after they've retired to see the movement continuing. These are people we are looking for. The people that are difference makers. Those who are not opportunity based. No. For themselves. No. It's better you be opportunity based for your non-profit, because you are saying if you look around for opportunities to further the objectives of your non-profit, you are in a way supporting your community. And as you support the community, the creator of the universe will be so excited because you would have done your duty that which you have been called for. Consider this work that you are in, serving the community, as a calling. Treasure it, respect it, love it. Pay any good price to make it stand. The prices could be having sleepless nights. If it can take you to do so, do that for the sake of your vision. If it can take you to travel many hours on air, 18 hours, you just name it. Sacrifice for a non-profit to stand. I hope with these 4 ways help you understand about how to actually raise revenue for a non-profit. I understand at a time you feel like you can't see where you're going anymore. You can't see if you can make it. Things seemingly closed in front of you. Seeing some dark waves in front of you. Those things are just normal. Just have this conviction in you. Tomorrow is better. Tomorrow is sunshine. I might face hard times now. I might face obstacles now. But my tomorrow and the tomorrow of this non-profit, it is bright. Have this thing inside of you. Having this in your mind, definitely you will win. Winners never quit. Quitters never win. You are a winner. Backward never, forward ever. Let's march towards the win. It is possible. If people around you fail in a particular line, don't laugh at them. See what you can do to let them stand again, and we continue the journey together. Let me sign off for now. I still love you, and I'll continue doing so. It's a bye for now. It's I, the Shalom Man. Thank you.